Hello guys, Cuba here. Today, I'm going to teach you how to build a plane with Create Aerotaunics. Does that sound cool? Well, it does to me, and it should to you. As you see, I have a plane right behind me. Let me show you how to, let me just show you how this plane works. Alright, the basic part, the only parts you really need to fly, but you can't really control it, is the propeller, this bit. You have to have the propeller set to the correct thing, depending on your thing. If this is rotating clockwise, this should be clockwise. If this is rotating anti-clockwise, you should use this. To check which way this is going, just if it pushes you back, that means it's working. And you could just check, actually you could just check for particles. Now to explain with the thrusters. So this is called a clutch. There's basically a redstone chin and a lever. So when this is not powered, this is powered and stopping the clutch from actually powering the thing. When this link turns on, this torch turns off, and it makes the propellers turn on. Also, and this controls how fast it goes using an analog strength thingy to change the speed depending on how much thing you have. And down here we have the wings. You need like a lot of surface space for the wings, and a similar amount of surface space for the whatever these are called, the flaps. You want to use a mechanical bearing to actually turn it, but you have to always set it to only place when anchored or destroyed, otherwise it's gonna break. You can have a torsion string. It has to face that way, away from the mechanical bearing, and you can set it to any number you want. Just 45 is the limit for optimal performance. Then we have a directional gear shift. This basically tells which way to turn. So if this is powered, it's gonna go one way. If the other one's powered, it's gonna go the other way. But if both of them are powered, if both of the links are powered, it's not gonna move at all. Let me show you. So I press D on my keyboard. It pushes that one up and pushes that one down. All the way around it, same thing. Back here we have the same setup, just for this. This got pressing W would push this up, and S would push it down. Using pretty much the same setup, just the links are set up a little bit differently. And then the same thing here, just a bit more compressed with the rudder. And then the wheels, if you have a link on this bit, it turns the wheels. I've set these the same one as this, so let's give it a test flight. Still locked. Alright, let's give it a test flight. As you can see, when I press when I use the back flaps, it pushes it up. When I turn them down, it turns them down. If I just don't use them, nothing really happens. It doesn't really go up or down. In fact, it does go up a little bit. Yeah, the rudder controls it very slowly moves you sideways, depending on how big it is, and pretty much the side flaps just speed up a little bit. Okay, I'm about to crash. This is a plane I've been working on for a while. It doesn't use the regular propellers, it uses thrusters to generate more thrust. The wings are inside here. The reason why it's split in the middle so I can use the symmetrical one. But yeah, just subscribe and so that way you can see the video of this when I upload it. Anyways, subscribe and bye.